We're reacting to this video right here. Let's see. Okay, let's begin.
There was a knock on the door of a grand estate. The housekeeper opened, but there was nobody.
That's strange.
I swear I heard something, he thought to himself. No matter, I must tend to my duties. He turned and paced towards the kitchen, then brought out some dishes. He brought them and presented them in front of his, shall we say, master. Your meal, sir. His master grabbed at the food, eating them slowly, with the elegance of a gentleman and the appetite of a hungry beast. As the housekeeper turned to leave, his master called out to him, "What do you say? We find some more palatable meal?" He turned back around, bowed slightly, and said, "Of course, sir. Hello, everybody. I'm the rubber.
Oh, hello, rubber.
Today, we bring you a SCP Foundation Keter Class Object, SCP-957. SCP-957, also known as Baiting, is a humanoid entity currently residing in an undisclosed location within Kentucky, USA. It appears to be devoid of internal organs, as observed via a large opening on its ventral torso. It also doesn't appear to require sleep and nourishment. Interaction with Foundation personnel shown that 957 is capable of fluent English, but prefers to talk in an unknown language. Although it is not openly hostile towards Foundation personnel, yet it refuses to participate in interviews and tests. Attempts to restrain SCP-957 for these purposes have proven ineffective due to the entity's disproportionate level of strength. As such, 957 is to be monitored via remote video surveillance set up within its residence. 957 will always reside in a house inhabited by a single human, hereby designated SCP-957-1.
Oh, wow.
When the instance of 957-1 dies, the entity will demanifest from the location and reappear in the nearest location.
And that's all. Everybody hates you. Yo! Ouch. Ouch. Ugh. Okay, let's get back.
Upon doing this, it will seek out the individual residing there and force the human's body through an apparent portal via its chest cavity, where the subject will remain for approximately 4 hours before emerging. After this, 957-1 will be missing its eyes, as well as exhibiting drastic changes to its memory.
When you shop at Walmart, you get it.
Oh, Dad.
You spend a little less and say yes a little more to the things you really need.
I don't need these things. I really did need these. Okay. That's the dad. Just
These individuals will believe that they have been blind all of their life and possess knowledge of Braille and living without sight. Additionally, they will believe that 957 is a close family member, a dear friend, or a partner in an intimate relationship that has been severely harmed all over its body. As such, they show affection for the entity, but refuse to touch it. Once every month, 957-1 will go into crowded areas and feign distress due to its blindness. It does so in order to deceive people into helping it back to its house. In the event that 957-1 is unable to do this, 957 will perform the task itself. However, it appears to dislike doing this. One such incident was reported by the Foundation, as one Sam Jones was successfully lured into 957's residence. He had learnt that kindness doesn't often pay, especially not this time. A fatal mistake. "This is it, mister. Thank you so much for helping me." 957-1 opened the door and invited Sam in, which it insisted strongly when Sam declined. Reluctantly, he stepped into the house. The interior was much darker than it had appeared from the outside. Once inside, the door was immediately bolted shut behind him. He turned to look at 957-1. Its smile was no longer friendly. Its attention was fixed on Sam as it slowly moved its hand away from the door. Why don't you have a seat? Sam hesitated for a
I
moment,
don't
then
want
said,
one.
Actually, I
Bum. Okay, let's continue the video. This is happening.
think I better get going. He made for the door, but 957-1 wouldn't move. The smile had completely gone from its face. It held out a hand in front of Sam, and he stopped. Even though it has no eyes, the lusterless flesh where the eyes would be seemed to stare blankly at him. They seemed to tell him, stay. Sam backed away from the door and anxiously settled down at a nearby bench. I'll be with you shortly. Don't you worry. He briskly walked into the back of the house and started shouting in an unknown language which startled Sam. He then slowly sat down at the dining table. His arms rested on the table, palms down, face forward. His expression was blank, like an android waiting for the next instruction. When Sam made his second attempt towards the door, he heard a voice. Going somewhere? For some reason, he hadn't noticed that a hunchback, malnourished-looking entity was residing at the dark corner. It had seemingly emerged out of nowhere. It was watching him from the corner of its eyes, with its back facing towards him. 957 slowly removed itself from the darkness and moved towards Sam. He retreated, but there was nowhere to run. He looked towards the person he had helped coming back here, but there he was, sitting still at the dining table. Don't be afraid now, child. As 957 extended its hand towards Sam, a black spherical barrier manifested and surrounded them. After 30 minutes, it demanifested, and out came 957, and Sam, who had gone through grotesque alterations. Reptilian scales had formed on parts of his body. His eyes were gone, and a slightly off-centered eye took their
Oh
place.
my god.
Immediately, he fell onto the floor due to his legs, which now appeared.
You're here now. Wee 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 wee. What? I am having none of this torment. SCP, what? Oh! Oh god. Ouch! No, no, oh! Phew, ouch. It's my time to escape! I'm escaping, I see the light! I'm escaping! Get him! Oh no. You don't need to know. Oh, poop. Ouch. I'm heading out. Ow! You ain't going anywhere. Oh, yes, you are. I'm gonna get you no matter what. Ouch! Oh! Aha! How did you destroy my servant? Now it's time for you, entity. Wait, what? Ouch! Oh! Ouch! Ouch! Aha! Ah! He's almost dead. Oh God! Oh yeah, the wait. Huh? Oh yeah, the store is still closed. You ain't you ain't getting away that easily. Dun dun. Where's that music? Uh, uh. Is it the foundation? I found the entity. Uh, uh, oh no. Uh. They're here. Say a final goodbye. I will come back. Dun, dun, dun. Oh God, you're right. Get him! Come on, guys. Du, 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 du. Uh. Never take me alive. Get him, boys. Uh, 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 uh. Ah! Legends never die. Legends never die. In a world come. Legends never. Legends never. Legends never die. In a world come. Legends never die. In a world legends never die. Legends never die. And will come. Legends never die. Okay, we got the entity. Time to get back to the foundation.
Zane, did somebody knock?
Yeah?
Can you tell me when somebody knocks on the door?
Okay.
You know, that would be helpful. You know, go, Mom, somebody's knocking on the darn door.
Oh, come on. That's it. Okay, that's it. Legends never. Well, that didn't work. Yeah.
Go unlock.
Legends never.
If it isn't unlocked, great. Open it for the guy.
Never die.
Seriously,
You know
Zane,
where?
you gotta tell me when people are knocking.
Okay.
Don't just sit there. Because I can't hear knocks. Especially over
I-
doggos barking like idiots.
I made it! Okay. Let's keep watching.
Sallow and underdeveloped. Sam reached forward with his disproportioned hands and tried to call out to someone. He felt his insides twisting and turning, and suddenly he puked out his innards all over the floor. Dear, oh dear, look at the state of you. Looks like I'll have to clean this up, don't I? With its bony hands, 957 scooped up the puke and then grabbed Sam's head with the other, then headed towards the kitchen. Just you wait. Dinner will be served real soon.
Here's a list.
Oh, another ad.
Strap in.
Glad I escaped.
Fresh
Oh, that's so bad. I did escape.
Even though it was as still as a statue, 957-1 started to drool. At the kitchen, 957 started to prepare a meal using the ingredients he had gathered, freshly sourced directly from Sam. First the eye, the liver. This is useless. Oh, this is fresh. Yes, yes. Moments later, 957 emerged from the kitchen. He placed the dish in front of 957-1.
Ew.
As if possessed by a demonic presence, 957-1 twitched, and then started devouring the dish with the fervor of a savage. 957 re-entered the living room, where an otherworldly voice could be heard communicating with it. 957 then lost his smile. It had taken on an insidious, violent expression. How much longer do I have to stay here? It will be a while, brother. Your disguise is working wonderfully, and he is extremely convincing. It is just boring and tiresome down here. These unclean forms are so restraining. Patience, brother. We will be done with our research soon enough. Don't worry. Suddenly, a bang was heard. 957 turned and looked towards the kitchen. 957-1 was convulsing on the floor. Its body was distorted in an unnatural manner. Its face was pale, its mouth wide open, as if it was trying to scream for help. Or merely in agony? We would never know. And it didn't matter to 957. These things are so frail. But I suppose you want me to find another one. Yes, I will speak to you soon. The voice vanished, and 957 retreated back into the corner where it resided. It disappeared into the shadow, seemingly merged as one with the darkness. Remember to check out my new animation channel, The Rubber Talks, where I share my life story, thoughts, and opinions.
Okay.
Just click on the link in the description to enter the Rubber's world. Before we end this video, we are proud to present these incredibly sweet pieces of fan art. A big thank you to all of you. You can
Okay.
now your fan art, and we will be more than happy to show off
This is it today, guys. See you next time in the next reaction video. Bye-bye. And I hope I don't encounter another SCP again. Actually, I hope you do. No!